A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around.
Oh.
They're ready to get to work here at home. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sport. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020.
And David, I can tell, and it's working. DA, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cunningham and Bey share the wing duty. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Ivy in at the 1. And for the Celtics, out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then it's Baylor. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Reese in at the power forward position.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
This late in the season, some teams are looking forward to the lottery. Steve, what can they take out of these last couple games of the regular season?
Kevin, it's a chance to develop your young players. And at the same time, your front office will be making decisions on free agents. So you want to see who plays hard.
A nice shot by Tatum.
I like when Tatum goes inside, using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
So it's the Pistons now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Williams gets the bucket.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Tatum down low. He's defended by Bey. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Ivy kicks to Williams. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Williams has got his second basket.
You know, I know they want to make Williams a stretch 4 or 5, but the mid-range jumper at present is still where he's most comfortable.
Now, here's Brown. Last time out, he had 14 points. It's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Bey. And Boston with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And as you would expect, they came out on top of last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Reese the pass to Baylor. And Baylor throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And finished off by Brown.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart checked in for Robert Williams. Brooks comes in for Miles Bridges. Powell, he's checked in for Saddiq Bey. And John Wall subbed in for Ivy. And it's Brooks that time on the assist from Wall.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Powell for 3. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Boston. They're leading by 8. Out to White. the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now, here's Cunningham. No points in the game yet for him. Wall with the bounce pass. Powell, the pass to Cunningham. Puts the move on. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
Good from Cunningham.
So much of the offense revolves around Cade Cunningham. He can do it all.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Here's Wall. He trains the quick shot.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Baylor drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Celtics shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And so Baylor nails both of them. Pistons trail by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Brooks, that's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Beautiful pass. At his size, Cunningham sees the whole floor.
Jones with him. He's picked up by Brooks. And Duran slams it in.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Cunningham, and Baylor with the block, and he gets it back. No problems knocking that one down. 6 points for Brooks.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Williams for 3. The shot missing. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Celtics lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the spring. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the defense.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Tatum and Williams up in the forward spots. Fox is out there with Brown, and it's Baylor in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Baylor after the basket by Detroit. Williams with the ball, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay.
Great energy on the deflection. Good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And here's Tatum for 3. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
So it's the Celtics now. After Norman Powell missed from long range. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Williams. Fox looking it over. Now the pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Robert Williams.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Hornets in Charlotte. Here's Ivey. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ivey's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Fox passes to Reese. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Now, here's Ivey. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard at his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
And it's Fox with the jam.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play, figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
Ivey passes to Powell. The rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Bay for the 3. Offensive rebound. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Powell against Brown. Williams gets the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart's checked in for Robert Williams. Brooks comes in for Bridges. And Kate Cunningham subbed in for Norman Powell. For Detroit, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
John Wall's checked in for Ivey. Tatum passes to Durant. The kick out to Tatum. That's tipped.
Size and length. Stewart has all the tools to knock that shot away.
Here's Brooks. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. 1:43 left in the first half of basketball. Tatum finds Williams. Now here's Durant. Guarded by Stewart. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and
drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
For Detroit, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Pass to Duran. Outside Williams. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Bay wide open, and he fires. Detroit getting another chance here. Cunningham against White. Williams with the block. Outside Tatum. To the middle. Williams can't hit.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Brooks, the pass to Bay. A 3-ball. And Jones pulls it down.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Tries yet again. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front, up 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Pistons trail it. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Cunningham is out there with Ivy. Then there's Miles Bridges. Then it's Rob Williams. And Stewart in at the 3 spot. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Brown's got the first points of the second half here for the Celtics. Cunningham passes to Williams. Knocked away. Back to Stewart. Fires from deep. A shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Tatum. Oh!
Yes. Don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
Here's Cunningham. And Baylor with the block.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses, and as many attempts.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
And the Pistons making a change here. Powell's checked in. Fox passes to Baylor. And the dunk by Baylor.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
To end the run. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Powell.
I'll tell you, Norman, Powell fills in the gaps for this team at both ends.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Now, here's Fox. Defense right on him, and the shot goes down. Baylor's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. And so Powell will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
If you're Cunningham, keep going inside. Good things will happen.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Grant Williams is checked in for the Celtics. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Celtics leading by 8. Outside, Fox. And there's the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the skills of Brown. Just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Cunningham. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The first free throw is good. Austin making a switch here. White's checked in. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Here's Fox. 8 points for him. Williams dishes to White. Brown feeling it out a bit, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Fox. Bays checked in for the Pistons. Now, here's Ivy. Defended by Jones. Bridges trying to free himself up. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Ivy. That was a second look at her Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Baylor, that's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Bay. From 8, and Baylor with the block. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Bridges, and it's Brown missing. Pistons trail by 8. Here's Ivy. They get the rebound. Stewart kicks to Bay. And a miss there on the triple.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Powell against Williams. Baylor, and the dunk by Baylor.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
For Detroit, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. 2 of 8. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Duran, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Then for the Pistons, Williams, he's checked in for Stewart. Brooks comes in for Miles Bridges. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Norman Powell. The putback. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
Celtics leading by 10. Jones looking for an opening. The pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Down low, here's Brooks. Had a hand on it, and they're able to recover.
Robert Williams.
40 seconds left in the third. Jones against Brooks. Shots good by Duren. Duren's got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Brooks. Williams passes to Ivy. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Detroit ball.
For Detroit, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12.
And one shot.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Fires from the line. Bucket is good. Cunningham's got 8 points.
If you're the defense, you have to know where Cunningham is at all times.
There's Brown with the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Baylor. And it's Reese in at the 4 slot. That's the Boston 5.
Yeah, and Tatum's passing ability really makes him a problem in that pick and roll. No wasted motion, always slicing and dicing the defense.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Tatum's shot is off. Pistons trail by 10.
Detroit foul. Miles Bridges. First personal foul.
Now Fox takes it inside. Tatum finds Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Williams.
It's on Robert Williams.
First team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Here's Ivy. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Pistons trail by 10. Here's Ivy. Kicks it to Williams. Makes it off the glass.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Williams inside. Baylor defending. It's blocked. About 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. It's tipped. Fox with the steal. Passes it to Reese. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Cunningham on the wing. The Pistons rebound, and they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Brown the pass to Reese. And that misses badly. Air ball. Pistons trail by 10. There's the lob to Bridges. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Bridges has got 4 this quarter. Baylor with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Brown the pass to Baylor. Misses the baby hook. The Pistons have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. Got a piece of it. Reese defended by Bridges. Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. 5 to shoot. Rebound by the Pistons. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Cunningham, and he nails that one right through the net.
When the jumpers are falling for Cade Cunningham, it just adds another dimension to this team's offense.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 6. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 8. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Cunningham. Sweet little floater. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
My, oh my. Talk about a guy who lives for these moments.
Kick out to Brown. Pass to Reese. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And Brown is a very unselfish player, always willing to whip the ball over to an open teammate.
Here's Cunningham, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive. As relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Ivy, fourth personal foul. 15.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
De'Aaron Fox.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. Softly drops in the floater.
I love the skill level of Cade Cunningham. He has every shot in the book.
And an intentional foul right there.
Bridges, second
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Brown outside. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Don't care where you're shooting from.
So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
And for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered the most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.